All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. If you caught me for a few moments earlier, you may have seen me struggling with some charter internet issues. But we have come back from the Shadow Realm. We have been granted permission to continue the MSQ. So, if you didn't catch that brief stream, you didn't miss anything. Last time we finished up business in Gridania. We got out there. We found the Sylph Elder, the cabbage monster itself, and we sorted out relations between them, the Sylphs and Gridania, as well as catching a traitor amongst the Wood Wailers. So we finally sorted out all that business in Gridania, and then we got the call from old Minfilia to head back to the Waking Sands, get in there, and get moving on with that MSQ adventure, boys and girls. So here we are, back in the Waking Sands. My character, Master Zerum, is approaching the solar room, or whatever they like to call it. And that is where the scene is currently unfolding, with Minfilia and the gang sort of addressing where we're going to go next. So let's dive in here and check it out. So, Alphanod is speaking to Minfilia and hits her with, I am given to understand that the matter of Rama has been finally resolved. Uh-oh. My controller doesn't want to work. There we go. I fear resolved bespeaks a performance we cannot rightly claim. Performance. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Yeah, I mean, how are we really going to trust the Sylphs? Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. I guess. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. Thancred is probably being useless somewhere. There are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, still eludes us. What do you think they're talking about? I see. I bet they're talking about the Garleans that are hunting down the primals. Ah, I have been meaning to ask, but is Eorzea quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, that's his sister. I think that's a boy. That's the sister, right? The other twin. Oh, you haven't? And nor have I. Alas, Eorzea has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains as the same. Remains the same? Madden words now. Yeah, because she got pissed off when they were in the, tavern at Momodi's place. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldesian report will serve you well. So is this just the general report of what's been going down? I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. I was just about to say, isn't this like a kid? Like in I guess they're a powerful kid. Oh, okay, here I come. Looking juicy. I'm like, ayy. Just a glance, not even a nod or anything, just a glance. I'll take what I can get, I suppose. It's good to see you again, Zerum. Clap, 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 yay! I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. I mean, I didn't do that much. Let's be real. With that, we can strike Rama from the list. I don't know why I gave Papa Limo that voice. Okay, I'm not reading that again. So who's next? Sahagin and the Leviathan? The Lord of War has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. They always... Yeah, I don't know who that is. Who is the Lord of Whirl? I'm assuming that's the Leviathan, I don't know. While the Sahagin remains as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices. For a time, at least. Okay. Ishtola. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. So what are we gonna do? What am I gonna do? It is as Ishtola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. To do any word on Titan? Who the fuck is Titan? My guy's just standing there like, y'all are speaking Greek to me, bro. The maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend on it. About kobolds? Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... She's really excited. Gridania! Wait, I mean Garuda. Who is the primal of the Ixal, who live near Gridania? Yes, that's what I meant. Garuda. So many malms to cover. What would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us? We all know who he is. He's obviously Louis Waugh. If you watch the cinematic for A Realm Reborn, he's the he is the badass old guy who who does the magic thingy. I don't know. I guess I don't want to spoil it for you, but it is just like the trailer. Where he's still with us. We should. I don't know why I'm concerned about spoilers. This is literally we're playing through the storyline. Whatever. Were he still with us, we should not. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. Am I just dumb? What is she saying? I think I get what she's saying. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. He would have came up with a easier to execute solution sooner. I don't know. I'm overthinking that one line, but I don't know. The weird knockoff, like middle-aged language really just kind of throws me for a loop. She's not wrong there. Oh, this is Biggs. She's not wrong there. This is Biggs and Small, right? Something like that, Smalls. Where in the world are you, Chief? Didn't he get, like, kind of obliterated? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seedseers. I bid you all a moment's respite. You have earned it. I don't need respite. I need adventure. And gear, because I look a little Silence of the Lambsy with that mask on. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, wait a second. I just noticed her dress. What the fuck is going on there? Okay. Alright, damn Milfina. Is there something else, Zerum? Bro, do not. Beg pardon? A man named La Habrea? Sporting a red mask, robed in black? I totally forgot. Yeah, I would probably tell her about that, right? I mean, that would make sense. Let her know about the man who broke reality. Back in the cave. That was last episode. It's the guy from the very beginning of the game. The floating space guy who, the crystal tells you to fuck him up or something. Okay. 12 preserve. 12 preserve. That's just like, it sounds like a weird, doing ASMR apparently. Prior to the calamity, the Ashians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. Everybody goes straight to the details as if you know exactly what they're talking about. And I don't know exactly what they're talking about. I don't know. Okay. So I'm assuming the Ashians are what he is, Lahabrea himself. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Lahabrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to eek. Eek. Uh-oh. Shit. Speak of the devil. Let's just hope she like fell off a chair or something or couldn't reach something. Uh-oh. What? How the fuck did a Sylph get all the way out to Waking Sands? A Sylph? In Thanalan? At long last, this one finds walking one Zerum. This one is most dependable of these ones, is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walk. I just helped them! How much more help are you gonna need from me? This one is called Noraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. You just barged into our place and scared the fucking hell out of old Tata. But pleasure to meet you, Noraxia. What a gang of goons. That is a gang of goons if you've ever seen one right there. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Yo, Thancred. What it is. What it is, yo. Let's see what he has to say to us. He's gotta say something, right? Ah, Zerum. Pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. By sitting here and staring at bro. I think we all know what Thancred's really up to. Hey, whoa, no, pardon me. Hey, pardon me. Out of the way. Look, I know that they're tough, but I just feel like if you go somewhere and these are the bouncers, I mean, I don't know. What do I know? Big presents in a small package. So I guess I'm gonna go back in here and see if they're like, if they brought the Sylph in here. Okay. Minfilia, just send me away. I don't want to help the Sylphs anymore. I can't read the word one any more times in my life. Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything. Not all of us are forged of the same steel. Yeah, that's why she's the greeter. She's the Walmart door greeter. That's fucked up. Somebody's gonna be mad at me for saying that. But it takes all kinds to make a family. And it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Zerum. I don't know why. I don't know why my brain is melting, apparently. We all know I can't read. If there's anything you've gathered from this series. Zerum, drawn to hope that shines within you. Yet, a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ashian's presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight still fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. They keep loading me up on those teleport envelopes, whatever. It seems kind of silly. I feel like they should just give you a teleport. Like just a flat out teleport to Waking Sands. Like, I mean, it's nice that they give you the like teleport slips or whatever, but it just seems kind of, I don't know, it just seems weird. Just seems weird. I don't know. Seems like just put an Aetheryte out here, right? I mean, I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? I'm not the game dev. Alright, Minfilia. Minfilia would have you investigate the mysterious Lahabrea. Dude, I want to fuck him up. We need to fuck him up. I am afraid there is no rest for the weary, Zerum. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man. The Ashian known as Lahabrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ashians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Damn, she looks serious too. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Mortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. Okay. The Mortal Flames, so we're going back to Ul'dah, baby. We're going back to Ul'dah, baby. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go, speak with the Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. Oh, great. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Zero. Let's get it, boys! We're gonna go smack down the mask, boy. We're gonna smack down mask, boy. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it poppin'. Oh, did I get a new ability? I didn't even notice. Storm's Path? Delivers an attack with a potency of 100. Combo action maim? Wait a second. Heavy swing. Ooh. Okay. Combo action maim. Wait. So that means I use this and then maim, right? This is this... Wait, combo bonus restores HP? Oh, that's sick. Okay. And then there's this. Heavy swing. So, okay, so the combo action is the ability that comes before it. So this sets up a chain of like heavy swing, maim, Storm's Path, right? Why don't I just go ahead and do that? Do I want to... I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to think, but nothing's happening. Where would I rather? Because I could take this. So I should be explaining my thought process out loud. I like to have all of my like active attack abilities readily accessible here on the like face buttons, as opposed to the directional pad. But I have been pretty comfortable having Berserk up here on my Y button. Anyways, just sort of thinking out loud. But this is my AoE, which is like one of my main abilities when I'm actually tanking. But so this would be like, oh, like 1 2 3 combo, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, something along those lines. I'll just have to get used to this being over here. It's not that big of a deal. Or actually, it might be easier to do that. Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. We'll figure it out, right, boys and girls? Okay, off to Ul'dah. Let's hit it, boys. So they've got some information for us over in Ul'dah about where Eorzea might be, about a possible sighting. I'm so ready to fuck this guy up. I feel like he's almost certainly a raid boss. Or in a raid somewhere to some capacity. Let's just admire bro's glamour for a sec. Are those daggers? Or are those like fist weapons? I think they're... I don't know. He knows. He knows I'm looking at him. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Alright. Well-heeled youth? What quest is this? It could happen to you. If it happened to me, it could happen to you. Look, don't tell nobody I was changing in here. If you get that reference, big ups. Okay, I didn't even look at the map where I was supposed to go. Looks like right over here. Oh yeah, Hall of Flames. I'm a flame and I don't even remember my own headquarters. Oh my god, why do I keep hitting that? Alright, perfect. Who do I need to talk to? Probably this guy with the big giant flaming meteor above his head. Flame Commander Swift. Look, bro, just tell me about the Masked Man. The Masked Man? Nah, you are come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Do you not remember me, dude? Come on, dude. Yes. As we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue. Look, I don't need to hear, I don't need lip. Just tell me about the guy. A brass blade stationed at the high bridge. don't know why. I want to say High Ridge, and then the bridge part threw me up. I don't know, man. Okay, I need help apparently. A brass blade stationed at High Bridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikirin. Aw, that's a rough way to go. Fate can be a cruel mistress. I bet that's La Habrea's doing. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, High Bridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. Oh, great. So he's gonna send me in blind just to ask people. You could do worse than speak with a merchant named Baru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have the coin or mind to spend it. You know what, bro? That was totally... You basically didn't help me. Basically didn't help me. Okay. So, let's see. See, where do we need whatever else? They will just ache after a day of playing. But using the controller, I can get a lot more hours out of it, so. Alright, we found ol' Baru. So let's see what they have to say about masked robed man. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Baru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard, if you linger a while. Why do I feel like they're just gonna be wasting my time? Alright, tell me about it. Tell me about it. When the Order of Nalthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the nigh endless beastmen raids, folk are too afraid to come within a malm of here. I sold everything I own to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. Well, you picked a terrible place to set up shop. You're in the middle of nowhere, dude. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me good, though. No, just tell me about the masked man. The masked man? Thou take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. And if you want to know about them, go and ask the other merchants. Thanks, hee. Appreciate it. Let's see, can I buy anything from them? Oop, wrong person. Get out of there. Nope, it won't even let me target him. Oh man. This area looks so cool with the crazy glowing fucking roots in the distance. And the music's good too. I didn't mean to be hating on the music, but I just think that Gridania's music was just really, really fucking good. Impassive merchant. Excuse me, sir, have you seen Masked Man? Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Yeah, it sounds like a streaker. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Kikirin raids. None but the most devout pilgrims. Why do I feel like the Flames just sent me here to deal with a Kikirin infestation and not to actually get any information about old La Habrea? Where's the next person to talk to? Other direction. Okay. Honestly, though, the controller is so nice. Like, it feels a little awkward, and when I go a little while without playing, I definitely feel a little like, like this, spinning in circles. Honestly, that's my favorite part about the controller, is being able to spin in circles without the camera turning. Just sit here and do this. That's the content, boys. We're gonna get 30 minutes of me doing this. Throw the jump in. Okay. Oh my god. The problem is, so I've been playing World of Warcraft. I'm doing the hardcore challenge on it, and I am making a video series out of it, but I'm just not, like, publicly live streaming it. Because it's just like me, no camera, just, me sitting there grinding on mobs or whatever, so I don't think it would be that entertaining. But the controller layout that I have set up is totally different, so, and it's hard to, like, get them to match up, so every time I go back and forth between the two, it's like, I have to relearn the controls. It's fine, whatever. I'm bitching at myself. Okay. On the trail of a masked man, I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. Bro, you're gonna tell me nothing. It said he wears a black hooded robe. I just told you he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's about all I can say. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Thank you. God, I always get the best missions. Oh shit, no, don't. Get out of here. I meant to hit that. Okay. Hey, how do I okay, yeah. B. Multiloquent merchant. Interesting. I don't know what multiloquent means, but... Aye, I've heard tell of a masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere. About Thanaland, too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Cool, thanks. So glad I came out here, boys. So glad I came out here, boys. Do I have to fight this person? Oh, wrong button. I don't think so. This is somebody else's battle to fight. Look. He borrowed it. You know something. Jesus, look at that fat chocobo. Look at it go. Okay. Judging by expression, I take you didn't learn much of use. Yeah, no, I didn't. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Kikiran raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. Yeah, it's the masked man. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do. But that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear... Whatever, dude. Cool, thanks. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. You were just standing here in front of me! What up, Rikerus? I finally got some honest-to-God's... How did you get information in the time between me clicking submit... Alright, you were holding out on me. What is it? Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own two eyes. So suddenly, is he behind us? What the fuck? I was out for an evening stroll minding my own business when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Thal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man. I'm sure of it. Standing by... What? As if in answer, some Kikiran appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had disappeared, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, what the hell's going on? You might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous. I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. You just met me. So, what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information. Even if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, won't you say? Yeah, but like, why did you suddenly remember that? You just suddenly remembered that after I, went around, whatever, alright. Why do I just have a feeling that these are not the droids we're looking for? Alright, I gotta run up here. So I'm finally heading off into this, crazy glowing root area. Well, hopefully this is getting us closer to La Habrea. Somehow I feel like it's not, but my bro was holding out information on me. Okay. There's just a huge group of Eorzea just posted. Alright. Oh, I didn't eat my eggs! Guys, I didn't eat my precious eggs! You hopped over to the Twitch stream because the YouTube... Yeah, if you are watching this on YouTube, the quality will be quite a bit lower and potentially a little choppier. Twitch just gets a better, Twitch's like system is much better for handling streams. YouTube, you can get nice streams, but you have to throw like obscene amounts of bitrate at it. Thank you for following. You have to throw like an obscene amount of bitrate at YouTube, like 20K or something. Okay, which isn't that crazy. I know there are people with a lot more than that, but you know, I don't have that. So anyways, if you're watching on YouTube, then head on over to Twitch if you want a smoother, you know, moment-to-moment viewing. Although the stream on YouTube will update over time, like once it's been finished, and it'll continue processing, and gradually the image will become better and stuff. So it's a little obnoxious, but I just figured, you know, there's a lot of people over on YouTube who aren't on Twitch, and you know, I just wanted them to be able to join in on the fun. All right, so we're gonna post up here and use some coals, some smoldering coals that I just tucked in my pocket. Yeah, bro, I gotta get that food buff. I need to eat my eggs. What the hell am I doing? I gotta eat my eggs, dude. Let's go. Here it is. Y'all know what it is. That's it. That's what it is. Everybody knows 2 hard-boiled eggs a day keeps the crits away. I keep hitting the like pause button to try to clear, but to try to clear my cursor. That's not how to do it here. All right, we tossed that. We tossed that shit. Yo, let's go, bro. Let's go. You want some? Let's go, bro. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Let's try this again. We're gonna do my combo. Hit him with the old 1, 2, 3. That's what it is. Corpse Brigade Foot Soldier. Dude, Corpse Husband's sending his stands after me. All because I burned some fucking coal on a hill. Is that it? Present the ward of the destroyer to Hee. Was that the destroyer? Really? That was it? No, that can't be. I don't see any ward of destroyer. Wait, let me look at my inventory. Oh, okay. A paper ward inscribed with a prayer to the patron deity of Alamigo. Ralgar. What? So, Corpse Husband's Stan was carrying this paper, which apparently has a prayer. My god, I quit hitting the fucking start button. Okay. Okay. You got one of those all-in-one computers that, like I'm assuming you mean like a Chromebook or something like that, and it just can't handle watching streams and everything else. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bummer. I hope that YouTube will tighten up their streaming, you know, optimize it a bit so it'll be less taxing, but I guess it's just sort of one of those things, like streaming high definition content is just, it's actually pretty, you know, pretty intensive, pretty resource intensive. So, I mean, yeah, we make do with what we got, right? We make do with what we got. I mean, I'm really fortunate to have like a pretty solid computer that can, a very solid computer, but my internet connection likes to turn on me. I just had an outage earlier today. I tried to stream this morning, and you know, right when I start streaming, internet just goes totally to shit and goes out. Call Charter and get the classic, we're detecting a outage in your area. So, such is life. Such is life. We just roll with it. Hi and good vibes from Ember ASMR. What up, Ember ASMR? What up, invaders? All right, Hihibaru. I smoked the dank smoke up on the hill, and I got some paper for you. I don't know why I'm giving it to this random merchant. Wouldn't I take that to like Minfilia or somebody, Tancred, like anybody with credibility, not this random merchant. This scroll, it bears a prayer to Ralger, the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralger is the guardian deity of Alamigo. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what any of that means. Which is currently under Garlean rule. Okay, I know what that means. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last gil that your assailant was Alamigan. Okay. It seems this master man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such diverse network of contacts. Did it move the fucking what was it? Aha Migo? Aha the Migos? Migo Aha? I need help, man. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead and darkness. That's great foresight, hee. Thank you. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow? Give me the fucking paper back. Give me the paper back, bro. I'm taking it to Milfina. You're hoping to upgrade last year and then the shortages happened? Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. I was fortunate enough to buy a pre-built and, you know, not the whole graphics card shortage didn't mess me up too much, but it's just so ridiculous that people can't even build a computer because, you know, so many people are trying to mine bitcoins or whatever, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's like it is what it is. Like it makes sense, but I think we're on the upside of that swing, so we're gonna start seeing graphics cards coming back into stock and prices becoming more reasonable, but it's probably gonna take a long time for it to really actually like even out, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe I should just start mining Bitcoin. What am I doing playing Final Fantasy? Wait, this isn't one of those MMOs that has Bitcoin farming built into it? The crazy like shovelware MMOs on Steam? Shit! Alright, hee. Alamigo, that was it, not Aha Amigo. Hihi Baru has a suggestion to help you with your investigation. Please suggest. The Alamigan bandit you had a run-in with was somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. Wasn't it a zombie? So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up on the trail again, you should head toward Little Alamigo. Okay, over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is a favored destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in. Damn. And for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Okay, alright. If there's anything I've picked up on Final Fantasy, it's that they always set up some group of people to be, like, bad, and then you go like interact with them, and then they like reveal to you why that's not actually the truth. And there's always like, you know, they're being subjugated, and which is like I like it. I you know, I appreciate their like depth adding, not just like those people over there bad, and you go there, you're like, oh, bad people, you bunk. You know, it's more they've added that depth of like, okay, no, these are actually, you know, people, if you will, and whatever, they've got complexities to them. But anyways, I could be totally wrong. I might just show up over there and they're all just generic NPCs and ready for Bonk Town. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. We're taking on Migo. Let's go. Now, I'm not certain how much help she will be. Wait, who's she? But it just so happens I have a daughter who has relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira. Okay. And it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. Alright, cool. Well, if your daughter can make it there, it can't be that bad, right? I mean... And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that... Oh, how sweet. I'll let her know. I suppose this is it, then. I had hoped that you would linger here a while, cull some fiends, spin some coin, what have you. But something tells me you're destined for greater things. Okay, alright, thanks, bro. I'm out. We're heading off to hang out with the little Migos. It's like the regular Migos, but smaller. let's see where this is, so I don't just wander around aimlessly, which is what I tend to do. Okay, I definitely don't have that. So where am I right now? I am over here. So I gotta... Shit. So I gotta come down here and go through this passageway. Alright, cool. Let's see. Watch me just like swirl around through. I'll probably come down here, maybe go back up here, come down here, and then come back and go around, and then I'll finally make my way down here. That's about how I usually do it, at least. Oh, you know what? I have a bunch of cool mounts that people have very generously, very generously given me. And I've been just riding around on old Patrice here. If you don't remember the bird being named Patrice, you can find that out later on. Spoiler alert, in previous episodes. But I've been riding old Patrice just because, you know, it felt like the right thing to do. But I'm gonna hop on one of my fancy mounts. Let's see. Do I go with the bed, the chair, Ufidi, the gorilla, or Gabriel Alpha? Fuck. You know what? It's time to just throw the random mount button. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Gimme. Big bucks, no whammy. No, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. Alright, looks like we're staying on Patrice. The game has spoken. We're sticking on Patrice. Alright, should I do this fate before I get out of here? I mean, it's right on the way. I might as well. Alright. Let's see. Hopefully it's not an obnoxious one. Oh, it looks like it might be. Oh no, we'll see. Oh, I got level sync down to 19. I don't think it's gonna be worth it. I don't think it's gonna be worth it. But now we'll get a cooler mount. Yeah, the chair. Give me the chair, bro. Sorry guys, have fun with that. Don't let the pissed off cows kill you. I'm just gonna cruise off in my comfy ass chair. Peace. Oh my god. You just do not look like... I like this one. This one might be one of my favorite that I have. The fucking chair. I mean, Gabriel Alpha is insane, but the chair is just so funny. Alright. I do, despite me generally leaning towards the foresty areas, they did a really good job of making these deserts feel like... just have a nice aesthetic to them, a nice vibe. Okay, now this fate might be worth doing. It should be appropriate level to me. Let's check it out. 28? Yeah. Let's do it. It should give me a ding too. What do I have to do? Bump and grind. The brass blades seek volunteers to aid them in the capture of or slaying of corpses? I'm confused with what these corpses are. I keep saying that, corpses. Right. We have Corpse Brigade, Captain Gisfred. Oh, so there's a boss around here somewhere. So, the Corpse Brigade is just a group of people. They're not actually corpses, is what I'm assuming. Oh, fuck. I think people are already fighting him. Is he like... where the fuck is he? I think I have to go around through here. Yeah, presumably. Oh, I'm probably gonna miss it. How do I get up there? Am I just being stupid? I'm definitely being stupid. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Wait, can I just run from them? Yeah, I'm running, dude. I think this is the direction. We're going for it, boys. Oh, no. We're in deep now, boys. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. Alright. We're going this way. We're running from the law. I don't even know. This is probably not the right direction. Nope, that was just a detour. Just a funsies detour. So pardon me, don't mind me. Just gonna scoot through here. So it's like up on top is what it seems like, but I don't know how the hell to get there. Alright, boys, we can do this. Last try. How the fuck do I get up there, dude? And all I got is pissed off lizards attacking me. I don't know, man. I think I'm out of luck on this one. Do you have to be able to fly to get up there? Is that what's going on? Excuse me. Yeah, I just like don't care enough to keep trying. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. And I don't see any progress being done to it, so I'd be by myself, and I have a strange feeling that I won't be able to finish it by myself. You tend to just do the fates as you run into them for achievements. I didn't even realize that there was achievements for them. I haven't spent a lot of time looking at the achievements, like achievement system in the game, and I know I need to, because that is like, I don't know, it is a fun part of MMOs, just collecting all the fucking achievements, right? I'm just like, I'm already so far behind on the story that I just, you know, one thing at a time for baby boy. Baby boy being me. Okay, why am I think I was supposed to go through here. I am role-playing game challenged. Yeah, this is Little oh, okay. Little Alamigo. Dude, I never thought I'd get to go where the Migos were from. Like, I know it's not a good joke, but like, I'm probably gonna keep saying it, to be completely honest. Surik, you're here, you found me. Thank you for joining, I appreciate that. I'm glad I was able to catch you. Alright, now let's see if I can find... If I can find, Hihira. I'm looking for the merchant's daughter here in Little Alamigo. Little Alamigo. There she is. Yo, it's not so bad in here. They said it was full of ruffians and monsters. This place is chill. This place seems pretty kicked back. Most of the achievements you can get by just being around for a while and playing regularly. That's kind of the vibe I was getting. And the rest are generally either fun things to dedicate a day to, or like dedicated, like serious dedicated grinds. Yeah, and they're nice to have to focus on. Or days you don't feel like doing anything. That is one thing I really like about them is, as much as I think that the main story quest system of Final Fantasy like works really well at getting you into the story and like, you know, excuse me, getting you attached to the characters and like building those relations. I love that. But I one thing that I like in an MMO more, or you know, another thing that I like in an MMO, I should say, is that like freedom, the just kind of like pick a direction, just go and just do something, and like the, you know, that fits perfect into like the achievement grind or something where it's like you don't have to feel, you know, there's no it just feels like you're making up the story at that point. I love the story that they're laying out, but I like the sort of self-driven goals as well. The, you know, because obviously completing the MSQ is a very pressing goal, like a, you know, definitely a motivating cause. But there is something really satisfying about those, like picking an achievement and being like, all right, I'm going after that, and I'm gonna get it today, you know, and then you don't have to like think too hard either. Like, you know, here I've been reading everything. I don't always do that in MMOs, but you know, it's Final Fantasy. I really want to get the story in. I want to, you know, I don't want to miss out on the little details and stuff. But sometimes you just want to pull up the game and not think and not read and just smack things and, you know, just zone out basically. So I think this game does a good job of providing both opportunities. But you've spent a few weeks now just ignoring the MSQ. Yeah. Have I tried crafting? No, I haven't. I want to. Yeah, I know. I want to. I'm thinking I'm either gonna do fishing, or I'm probably gonna do fishing first out of those like side like crafting profession type classes. But I don't know. I also want to do like mining, just because I always see people out in the world mining, and I like the idea that it would give me a reason to just go run around and you know, kill stuff and just gather resources. And even though it's like one of the most brainless tasks you can do, I guess it kind of goes back to what I was saying. It's like one of those perfect things to do when you just want to like sit down with a beer and just, or whatever, sit down with some snacks and just zone out and play your game and chill. The side content's done really well here. It adds to the lore and the world while giving. Yeah, I've definitely noticed that. Like, I feel like they did a great job with, you know, maybe fates aren't like the most engaging content, but like overall with the levy quests and guild hests and all those little things, and And I'm, you know, still a total noob in the weeds, you know, like I have no, I know that this game has much more to offer to me that, you know, I haven't even cracked into yet. One thing that I kind of wish I could get more of, and I think this might kind of be just part of me being a noob here, is I really like games that leave a lot of room for headcanon. And obviously I can, you know, I can put as much headcanon on, you know, my character as I want if I wanted to, you know, make up some elaborate backstory or something. But I guess I would say that the one downside of having a really strong central storyline, and I don't even really see this as a bad thing, but it's like the, you know, the pros and cons looking at it is like, I feel less like there's room for me to control the narrative with any sort of headcanon, which is fine, but you know, but that's part of why I still like playing games like WoW, or especially classic WoW, or some other, you know, older MMOs that kind of have almost no story, you know. So, but I've been loving Final Fantasy. The really nice thing about crafting is that that it's relevant. You can craft gear, weapons, etc., and you have a couple suggestions when it comes to that. It's easier to level gathering, and or the crafting jobs kind of together. Yeah, okay. Partly not to have too much gear since they use the same gear for crafters. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So you don't have to have like too many sets. Same for gatherers, maybe try to do some of it before Endwalker because the crafting is going to change drastically with Endwalker. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard that there was going to be a bunch of big changes to the game in Endwalker. I am a little worried about missing out on kind of a lot. I probably will miss out on a lot, but it's sort of yeah, I definitely you know, it makes sense that like certain like crafting and gathering professions would make the most sense to be leveled together. So like, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's like a cooking, like a cooking class, right? And then there's the fishing class. So I feel like or profession or job, or my vernacular is very all over the place. But you know, I could see it. Or like if you're doing mining with some sort of gear crafting or whatever, yeah, I would probably try to do that. And then yeah, that way I can minimize having to keep track of like, okay, I have my gatherer gear over here, or my this gear, that gear. Like, I find it really interesting though. I'm very curious to see how that gear works for the crafting professions. Like, does it actually make you better at like can you get gear that makes you better at crafting or something? That seems really interesting. So yeah, sort of stricter story form is being a Final Fantasy first, and MMO part being some yeah like it's Final Fantasy first, MMO second, and I actually have been loving that about this game. But you know, like I said, that does come with, you know, pros and cons. So a quick crafting tip: do Grand Company turn-ins daily. Oh yeah, crafting levies are crazy XP. Okay, that's such a good idea. I would probably have totally looked over that. Use the tomes you can buy, and for even more. So, okay, so you can just like blast through the crafting leveling by doing like crafting levies and stuff in Grand Company work. And also after doing some of the Grand Company things, you can unlock the third option. Oh. You can greet everything and turn them. Oh, what? So you can unlock a third option to get gear from dungeons and turn it in to your Grand Company and get stamps. That's actually really cool. That's actually really interesting. Like, and it makes sense too, because it always feels silly, like just vendoring gear or something. Like if you actually were part of like this Grand Company that's always taking in people needing you know, adventurers and stuff, they would obviously have a huge need for gear. So that's interesting. It would be kind of cool to see like if, you know, somehow that gear actually made it back into the ecosystem of the game. Like if there was some, I'm assuming this isn't in it, but it could be interesting if it was like some, you know, like the thrift shop, the Grand Company thrift shop for like noobs, and you could buy like you know, bind on equip dungeon gear or something. Really interesting. Yeah, man, there's so much to this game. So much. I have to start putting more time in, or otherwise I will never make it. Yeah, a bunch of minions, armor, mounts, barding, etc. Yeah, man, Fuck, I got to. I'm definitely gonna be picking up some crafting, like jobs relatively soon. Maybe I'll do some just like casual, like late night streams or something where we're just kicking back, doing some gathering, doing some crafting, just chilling. Yeah, and a lot of the high level dungeon drops are awesome for glam too. That's one thing that's I'm really interested in as well, is like, I don't even care if, oh, I know Final Fantasy does a great job of keeping dungeons relevant, but I'm like, I don't even care if they're like actually relevant in the meta. Like if the gear looks cool, that is the meta, right? If you level your Grand Company rank high enough, you can recruit NPCs to do dungeons with you? What? Well, that's how you get the highest ranks in the Grand Company and become a captain? What? So you could do like full group content, like solo, if you get your Grand Company high enough? That almost seems dangerous. Like, oh my god, that's actually really smart. Like, when I say that sounds dangerous, because like, I mean, if I like, you know, once I get there, I could see myself almost never wanting to not play solo. Like, I'm the kind of person who just loves like playing solo, not having to, kind of like you said, because you feel like you suck at tanking. Like, I love just playing a game and being able to not have to worry if my performance is like impacting somebody else. Like, I'm definitely never, I'm not the pro gamer. So in Shadowbringers, they make it that you can run dungeons alone with each Tola and Thancred. Like, you can bring scions with you. What? Oh, but they limit which ones, so you don't just take part. Okay, so yeah, I had a feeling that there would have to be some sort of limitations on that. Tanking is so much fun. I mean, I'll definitely level Paladin sooner or later. I just went with Warrior because I don't know, I was like, big axe. I love just the Warrior class in general. I love playing a Warrior in WoW. So, but yeah, tanking is just where it's at. Like, I feel like tanking is the best. It's the BIS, you know, fucking MMO role, because it's like, you get to be, you kind of like the center of attention, but the flip side of that is you're generally expected to like raid lead and stuff. So it requires confidence. Like you said, you're just not confident at it, probably because you're freaking old. So I have some trouble remembering everything. I mean, I don't know how old you are, but I mean, I know I'm not old. I'm, you know, whatever, I'm 27. But I feel old comparatively to you know, the scene, the crowd. I think that the tanking confidence though really just, you know, as with anything else, it comes with practice and like, you know, and then also you got to have a degree of like, all right, if I screw up and people get mad, I'm just gonna dust myself off and just laugh it off and say, sorry guys, that's what you get. This is what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Oh. You tank as a Lala. You can't see yourself. That's the classic. That is the, like, I don't know how it necessarily works in PvP or in Final Fantasy, but I feel like Lalafels have the unfair advantage in PvP. Being small, you're like harder to click on, you know? So, I mean, obviously tab targeting, but, you know, if you're bouncing around, it's like, it was the same way in WoW too with gnomes. Like, I always felt like they were harder to kill just because they were harder to click on. But and it feels so funny. Like, you're this tiny Lalafell or gnome or whatever, and then you like kill this giant god, and you're just like, it has a charm to it. It definitely has a charm to it. You had COVID last winter? Fuck, man. And that COVID fog they talk about is real. There's so much trouble sometimes remembering easy things. Really? Yeah, I had COVID, fuck, was that last winter? I think it was last winter as well. I'm trying to remember exactly when I had it. Yeah, it was probably about a year ago. And, man, yeah, I feel ya. I think I bounced back, you know, relatively well. Fortunately, I didn't have any, like, big issues. But the thing that tripped me out was the smelling thing. It full on happened to me. It was like, one day I was just like going about my business. I started feeling a little crappy, and I had like a weird smell in my nose. Like, I was like, is there something in the house or something? I just have like this weird smell. And then the next day, or, you know, maybe like 8-10 hours later, all my smelling was gone. And I was just like, oh, okay, I guess it's real. I remember people saying, yeah, I can't smell or taste anything. And I was like, yeah, you just got a stuffy nose. You know, you can't really taste things when you have a stuffy nose. No, it was different. It was different for sure. Fuck. I'm glad you're doing better though. Like even having some fog is better than how some people handle it. So I'm glad to hear that you came out the other side of it. And now if you get vaccinated, then you're super immune to COVID. That's what I did. I still got the vaccine. Your son's character is a Lalafell and he's so freaking cute. He was tiny Squall, but now he's Tiny Noctis. Tiny Squall, I like that. Oh man, I love Final Fantasy VIII. So yeah, Squall's from 8, right? Yeah. And that's what's up. If you thought you could run, if you thought you could, I'd run by and say hi with my Lala. Haven't I? Oh yeah, no worries about running out here. You haven't had COVID, but it's been yeah, you live in the south and many people aren't handling it well there. Oh man. Didn't have it as bad as some did. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how it just seems like yeah, it's crazy how it really affects some people differently. It's really sad. I just can't believe people are still like, you know, trying to, I don't know. I just don't get why we can't just all come together and deal with it. It's like, even for the people who don't think it's like that big of a deal, like, okay, all right, fine, you don't think it's that big a deal, but like, if it's still an issue, like, anyways, this isn't the place to get on a soapbox about anything. I'm just glad we're all here doing good, and you know, we take life seriously and care about each other. Watch a Lolo drive the Regalia. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. I don't know if I've actually seen a Lalafell on the Regalia. That would be funny though. Oh man, that's all funny. Yeah, I probably will play Lalafell at some point. I mean, like all of the like wave of WoW refugees and stuff, I definitely came in here like, ew, Lalafell, dude. I wouldn't even think about playing Lalafell, bro. I mean, not quite, but I definitely had a little bit of that, like, I don't know about that one, bro. And then now I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. It's chill. I'm down. Your son is the Fenrir motorcycle mount, and it scales, so it looks like, yes, it scales. I didn't realize that. That's so funny. Oh man. Oh shit. Yeah, maybe next time if you catch me on, you can you know, photobomb the stream. Oh yeah. Oh man. Fuck. I guess I should talk to this merchant girl here. You're on Aether, and it kind of sucks because such population. They're getting the points for the Wondrous Tales things. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I mean, I'm on Aether as well. Or obviously I'm on Aether as well. I'm over on Cactar, and yeah, I love being on a well-populated MMO like server. It just feels so nice. Excuse me, when you're in the city and you're just like, there's, you know, you hear all the noises, people flying up, you know, taking off, people doing everything, and you get all the bards, and like, from what I've heard, pretty much all the servers have a decent degree of population, but you know, I would personally I'll take the hardships of like the, you know, competition, the, you know, stiffer competition for just being in that more active atmosphere. It really does make the MMO experience better. Alright, you guys are gonna come hunt me down? Alright, I'm over in little Alamigo. I'm probably gonna have to hop off relatively soon, but I should be here for a little bit though. Maybe 30 minutes, I think. Maybe more, we'll see. So, I'll get back to this quest line. I've been putting it off. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care too much what Hihira has to say. I just want to find the masked man, Lahabrea himself. Alright, let's see what she says. Yes? Why yes, Hihibaru is my father. He said what? He said he loved you? Is that concerning? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't bother you with family matters, but I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? Well, I'm looking for a masked man. Looks creepy, kind of like a streaker. A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells. Yeah, come on, Zerum. You gotta give her a little bit more than that. Have you seen a guy in a mask? No, bye. But, one of the others may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundobald. Gundobald. If Gundobald has hair, I swear to freaking goodness. Yeah, I'm on Cactar. I'm on Cactar in, currently in Little Alamigo. A masked man. I'm afraid that description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I'd recommend you first speak with Gundobald, who better be fucking bald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. That's fine. If I have to, like, fight him to get his approval, that's fine. Gundobald? Gundobald, I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you, Gundobald. Your name... You know what? Fuck it. It's fine. Whatever. Enjoy your hair. Enjoy your hair! Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. I mean, I was standing over there talking to the merchant for like a while. You didn't notice me? I'm Zerum, and I'm here looking for a masked man. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? Because you're all gonna die if you don't. That kind of sounds threatening, but I mean, like, he's probably gonna make us all die. We struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. Alright, fair enough. You're not welcome here. Be gone. Oh, get over it, dude. Get over it, dude. Ooh, dinky. So I think I finally caught up to my pugilist. I believe. I do believe. I think he's 27. One day I will go back and level monk. For those of you who have been watching since, I don't know, 2 episodes ago or something, when I switched over to Marauder. I guess I'm not warrior yet. I'm so ready to be warrior. Alright. What am I gonna do to get old Gundobald's trust? To gain old Gundobald. There's gotta be something I can do around here. There's gotta be some big baddie I can chop in half with my big ass axe. Oh, those shadows are having some trouble. Let's attune to this aetheryte before I forget, and then I'll talk to that guy right there. Before I forget that. Is there really a reason for me to attune to all of these chocobo keeps? Because it's like, I mean, obviously I'm going to. But I just feel like I haven't used one yet. I don't really know when I will. Do I unlock the levy? I'm not gonna unlock the levies right now. I might come back and do that off stream. I'm just gonna talk to Gazilbert. Gazilbert. Flame commander. Hey, I'm a flame. Gazilbert, will you please go talk to your bro? Oh, glasses? Silver spectacles? Those might make for a nice little, They're big help pre-mount. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. I should have used them. I just always ran. Now I got a mount, now it's too late. Well met, adventurer. I'm Gazilbert, head of the security here at Little Alamigo. I heard tell that you have business with Gundobald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I doubt he be. I hear it. I hear it. Okay. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. In, you know, more or less words, yes. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves, not even my men. Yeah, okay, I'll stick around here. Not even my men and I can get so much of a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. So what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do to get in with him? But thanks, or no. I try to help my fellow man where I can, and you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, I might be as I can lend a hand. What? That sounds like some Dr. Seuss shit. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on lookout for Eorzea to the south of here. If there has been any suspicious activity, they are likely to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Thanalan tea, so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Alright. I'm back to being the errand boy. Alright, I'm gonna post up right here. I'm back to being the errand boy. I gotta take tea to our boys. Gotta bring some tea to our boys. Hunter Scholar. Oh, another one with stars in his eyes and elite marks on his mind. Get out of here. Whoop. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is that a little pet? Oops, shit. I don't know what I just did. I didn't mean to click that shit, sorry. I grabbed my mouse and I think I accidentally clicked on, what is this, a nana bear? Panda claims to be the deadliest beast in the... Aww. Thank you. I appreciate that. What is this? Yeah, it's a little... Oh, holy shit. Damn, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'll treat him, I'll treat Nana Bear with love and respect. Whenever it... I pressed OK, right? Yeah. Aw, thank you, man. Thank you. Let me pull this out. Oops. I always try to use... I wish that the game was better at letting you use both the controller and the mouse and keyboard at the same time. Let me summon little Nana Bear for us. Let's go. Let's go. Wait. Now how do I actually summon the minion? Nana Bear. There it is, boys. Thank you. Nana Bear thanks you. We will bring Nana Bear on many adventures, many occasions. Wait, what can I pet? Poke? Isn't there a beckon? Will he climb up on me if I do beckon? Just stay within minutes of my ult. There's a catboy. Someone screamed "Catboy" and ran over and gave me an Nana Bear. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's cute. There's Catboy here. Here's your reward for being Catboy. If I pet him, will he roll over or something? What about beckon? He'll probably just follow me if I do that. Yo. Y'all looking all decked out over here, looking all smooth. Let's see if I can figure out how to do an emote. God, it takes me so long. Congratulates closest, so I'm just gonna congratulate you for being a friend. Alright. I got this tea to deliver. I got this hot tea to deliver, and it's getting cold. These little like mini characters, I trip on them. Wind Up Fran? I actually really like that. If only Wind Up Fran could ride Nana Bear. And then we got... Hey, flexing your red mage on me. Who's doing this? What is this? Magic Prism? Maelstrom? This peculiar contraption creates an illusion by weaving together myriad shapes of light used in the Maelstrom for military purposes? Ooh, thank you. That sounds fancy. Wait, what? Oops. Get out of here. Wait, what's gonna happen if I use it? Is it a consumable? Oh. Is this a single use? Ooh. The flames, the immortal flames will be very upset if they see me with this over my head. Wait, I will gladly accept your friend request. Alright. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it big time. Honestly though. I'm not just saying it. Alright. Well. Should we head off? I really need to get like Bao and all the others like I need some better key binding for my emotes, because it takes me like a year to try to find it. Emotes. I guess I can do favorites, but even then I gotta click this and then that, and then I gotta come in here and look for it. I need some fast emotes. I need I'll probably just replace some of these guys. When do I ever click these? I never click these. All right. I think we're gonna go and deliver this tea. We're gonna go deliver some tea, boys. For sure. Just a holler if you need you to beat on anything. Alright. Alright, sick. Alright, well, we got some hot tea to deliver, boys. Let's see what's gonna be quickest. I guess it's just gonna be a straight line out of here. Okay, let's see what mount we get. The chair! The patented chair! You gotta parkour in the chair. If you don't parkour in the chair, not living. You're just not living, boys. Alright. Alright. After slaying primals, or a primal, you know, fighting traitors, defeating Garleans, rescuing cabbages, I have been tasked with the epic adventure of a lifetime. We must deliver hot, now warm tea. Alright, bud. I got tea for you. Whenever I see them standing there doing the little hand wave, I'm like, you just don't look like you're being very productive there. If I was his boss, I'd be like, you know what? There's literally shade like three feet away from him. Well, ain't you considerate? Thanks, my friend. What's that? A masked villain hiding among the refugees? Like as not. Me compatriots as live here. I always give this guy like the same voice. People who look like this character. Me compatriots. It's like, why is he like he's got a southern gentleman voice. Okay, okay. Me compatriots live here and go about as though they're dead on their feet. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. Okay, great. Thank you. That's perfect. That's just as informative as I had expected. So, man, I can't really complain about that. I mean, this guy rolls up on his flying chair and is like, here, bro. Have some tea. You there. Are you an Amalja? No? Then carry on. Alright, ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm obviously not. Alright, here you go. Here's some tea, bro. Some mildly warm tea. Ah, this sophisticated aroma. It's been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanalan. I'm gonna enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark, scaly skin, stands to. Alright, later, bro. I got you. Oh, I shouldn't have even mounted up. This dude's right over here. Alright. Alright, bro. Brody. Damn, I wish my eyes were that color. Are you gonna be mean to me like the rest of them? Shoo, don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. You know what? You're not getting any tea after that. Alright, here you go. Take your fucking tea. I hope your tea is cold. Well, I couldn't quite... I skipped over him, presumably thanking me for the tea. He probably was ungrateful. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, with the mask and the robe, but assuming it was a he was talking with some Alamegans. I assumed he was one of them. Wow, one of you actually saw at least a person in a mask. Okay, alright. So, but that's still no information. Dude, the Gabriel Alpha's crazy. Crazy, bro. I really need to get flying though, because I just feel, I don't really feel right riding this mount without flying, because it's just like, I mean, it's not bad. It is technically flying. I mean, right? We can say that. It is technically flying. Technically. Just not very high off the ground. That's fine, that's fine. It looks like it has like fucking missiles on it and stuff. Yeah, it has like a gun on it and stuff. I wish it could fight. Like, it should be able to fight. You can't put like a 50 caliber machine gun on your fucking mount and then be like, ah, well, actually. It's for aesthetics. Man. Thank you guys again. I don't know what happened to my Nana Bear. I think it maybe I think mounting up might have got rid of it. I'll have to bring it back out. Alright. I'm riding in to flex on everybody. It's my Gabriel Alpha that I... Oh, it's back. Okay, yeah, it was just, it was hiding while I was on the mount. Some mounts do have special actions. Ooh, fuck. I'm like, man, if my Chocobo can fight, my Gabriel Alpha should be able to fucking... also fight. Ah, you're back. So do my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. Yeah, one person said they might have saw him. If you're to get any further in this investigation, seems to me you'll need that cooperation of the Alamegans. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm here, dude. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Alright, bro, just... come on. Just help a brother out. Which one do I want to take? Altered Velveteen Bandana? I'm gonna take the specs, because I don't need either of them. But that might be nice for like, glamoring, maybe? Or do I just take the money? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll take the specs. Those might be nice. Alright, Gizzy. Alright, Gizzy, tell me what I need to do. So you're determined to press on with your investigation. Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamegans' trust. But the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Why don't you help me? I guess they don't trust him either. Coin does the talking in Old Da, but the Alamegans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Okay, that seems pretty reasonable. Why aren't we helping these people out more? Gundobald belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Bro, I'm a scion of the 7th Dawn. Am I not a well-connected person? What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? We are like the force fighting the Garleans. As I bash my water into my teeth. Yeah, minion disappears when you're on a mount. Ah, okay. Good to know. Alright. Shit, I meant to read that. I didn't read it. Okay. Oh, no, I did read it. So Minfilia is my connected person I'm gonna talk to. Alright, well, if you're chasing me down, I'm about to teleport to the Waking Sands. That may or may not be easier for you to get to. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna teleport to the Waking Sands and go ask Minfilia how the fuck to become friends with the bald imposter. Gundobald. All these characters with bald in their name, and I haven't actually seen one of them be bald. It's a shame. It's a bloody shame, mate. I'm sorry if you were like way off in Eastern Thanalan chasing after me, and now I'm over and fucking Waking Sands. All right, Minfilia. I feel like a little kid, like a little kid coming to ask his mom for fucking permission to do something. Minfilia, can I please do the thing, the Alamigo? It's like, yes, sweetie, I got a friend in Alamigo. You're heading to Waking Sands anyways. Ah, perfect. I don't know if anyone mentioned this, but may also want to pick up Blue Quest too, because those normally lead to something good, even if it's not main story. Yeah, I've been meaning to, like, I've been passing up on a lot of the, like, Levament opening ones and some of the Glamour ones, but I definitely have been meaning to go back and plow through some of those, like, unlock quests. I know Zepla has like a pretty good video just like going through all the good blue quests to pick up. So I am gonna do that. I might do like some sort of a stream where I like react to her video and then like run off and do the quests as she goes through them if I can, or something along those lines. But I've been slacking so hard that I'm just like tunnel visioned on the MSQ. But I know I need to get the Levaments back because at least start unlocking those and some of the other stuff, especially some of the like glamour stuff. Like I have the hairstyles one. I could potentially get some hair if I wanted, but I'm probably gonna keep it a bald run I don't know. We'll see. I might put hair on this guy later on. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. Let me look at him. What would he look like with hair on him? I don't know. Hair's for the weak. Hair's for the weak. But what I really want is them to put some more fucking beards in the game. Get him like a crazy beard with like beads in it and shit. All right, Momma Minfilia, can I please have permission slip to go talk to the Alamigo? I don't know why I'm doing this. What the fuck? It's like, okay, honey, here you go. Here's your magical pass to Alamigo. I mean, right? She's probably gonna tell me to fuck off. She's probably gonna be like, oh, those freaks? I see. Given all that they have suffered, it is little wonder that the Alamigan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. So what are we gonna do about it, Minfilia? They've had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades, have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. Only 2 decades? To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who are displaced. As a result, a great many Alamegans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. I told you, dude, literally like 20 minutes ago or whatever, I was talking about how we're gonna go over to Alamiga, or what, Little Alamigo, and yeah, I freaking knew it, dude. Your best advice is to play the game in the way that makes you happy, enjoy the most. Yeah, absolutely. If you get to Endwalker when it releases, great. If you don't, it'll still be here when you're ready for it. Yeah, that was one thing I was wondering. Once Endwalker comes out, I've heard it's gonna like change a lot of things in the world. So I'm curious about how much I'll like miss out by not completing everything up to it in time. But I mean, yeah, like you said, you just gotta play the game the way that makes you happy. And like, I'm just, I'm not the kind of person who has the capacity to like put in the hours required to really not nail everything down, but I'm gonna get there, damn it, I'm gonna get there. And always mention in raids and dungeons that you're new, because most people will be really super patient with you. Yeah, I think I probably lost my little sprout thing, huh? If Minfilia is your mom, that sort of makes Thancred your weird playboy grandpa. Wait a second. Is Thancred... I mean, I thought Minfilia is my stepmom, right? Thancred's my creepy uncle. Thancred's my creepy step-uncle, right? You Final Fantasies don't miss anything. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what I've been really appreciating. I mean, if Thancred's my creepy uncle, I can make do with that. I mean, I haven't seen him make a move on old Momma Minfilia. He sort of adopted her after... Oh, okay. I wonder, are they gonna cover that more? So I guess that's one thing I always... Oh shit, I didn't mean to click through that. I always wonder... It's so hard to figure out the age of people in Final Fantasy. And like, you're somewhere between like 18 and like 200. But I'm curious to see where it all goes. I was hoping to get my own romance arc with Thancred, but step uncle, what are you doing, step uncle? Look, if you guys come in and Zerum, my character, is stuck under the Waking Sands desk, just lend a helping hand to your step bro. And she sighs. That's the appropriate response. It comes up in an expansion, but most of Minfilia's story got lost in transition from 1.0 to 2.0. Oh, okay. Man, I still I know that it's been covered to death that how like baller of a move it was for them to turn the game's rework into canon lore, but I mean, honestly, that's probably one of the most badass game design choices I've ever seen a game dev do. I mean, I wasn't there for it, I didn't see it firsthand, but that is such a baller move. That's just so smart. I mean, I don't know, no need for me to dick ride them too hard, but I do find that very impressive. That is the kind of I don't know, that's just the kind of shit that Blizzard does not deliver. Everything goes back to Blizzard for me. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I should look up the stuff from 1.0. I should just refresh on everything. I've been meaning to do that. I've been kind of torn between whether or not I should dive into the lore and really start filling in all the cracks, or if I should, because I also don't want to get too many spoilers. Like, it's not gonna ruin it for me, but I do kind of like the idea of being like the kind of clueless adventurer stumbling through the world, and then once I finish off the MSQ, I'll probably just go back and like learn more about the lore. But yeah, what if ARR failed that's honestly a really good point that I feel like people don't really mention enough when they're talking about the whole rework. Is like, that is such a massive risk. If it failed that first time, and then, you know, for them to like pick themselves back up and then double down on it and say, no, we're like, you know, we're putting it back together the way it needs to be. That's crazy. So many people here, especially in like the Western market, would not be willing to take that risk. Like, could you imagine like some EA or Activision published company being allowed to do that? Fuck no. They'd be like, you want to do what? Oh no. Like, you just know it wouldn't happen. I mean, yeah, that's super ballsy. That is super ballsy. God bless him, man. Jesse Cox just started up a really, really good video series on covering the lore. Oh, so it doesn't spoil anything and reveals. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I'll go watch that. I love Jesse. I've been watching Jesse since like fucking, oh man, I don't even know. I think I probably started watching his videos in like 2010, maybe even earlier than that, honestly, back when all he did was like WoW stuff. And I don't know, he's just one of those guys. He's just such a, like a funny, lovable dude. Like, he just seems like someone you'd want to hang out with and play video games with. So I'll definitely watch those. Maybe I'll react to those on stream. Maybe not. I'm still kind of like, I still feel kind of weird about doing react videos. I know it's like the prime content for so many people, but they were banking on love for people. Yeah, so for, you know, planning on a Realm Reborn not failing, they're just banking on people's love for Final Fantasy. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, when you have the like brand recognition of fucking Final Fantasy, like, yeah, you can definitely, you're afforded more risks by virtue of being Final Fantasy. Like probably like one of the most legendary franchises of all time. I mean, name a more iconic franchise. As corny as that sounds, though, it's kind of true. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, they've literally been in it since like the very beginning and just like stomping it the whole time, or at the very least like holding it down. OMFG Kata, was that one of Jesse's old video series? OMFG Kata. Wait, what am I thinking of? I'm gonna Google that real quick. Yeah. Oh, that was his gaming. That was his channel, huh? Okay, so yeah, so it must have been 2010. Wait, yeah, because Cataclysm came out in 2010, I'm pretty sure. I pulled it up, but you guys couldn't see it. I need to get better at pulling up like my web browser for you guys, but yeah. Essentially the only way that I could afford to save Final Fantasy XIV, because so many people still played and paid. Oh yeah. I mean, people are even still playing Final Fantasy XI, which blows my mind. That's a good point. Yeah, that is a good point. If they like, you know, they still had the steady income from that and were able, and, you know, dedicated fan base. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if the money's still, if it's still printing money, then why would you stop? You know, as long as the you know, profit is higher than the fucking server costs or whatever, then like, why would they shut it down? But I kind of want to play Final Fantasy XI. I'm sure it feels hella janky, but like, there's just something about like old MMOs that I just love. They have that liminal space vibe, like hard. They always do. Like all the like textures and everything just always feel a little like off, and it creates this like, it creates a very interesting vibe, I would say. But I don't really know anything about Final Fantasy XI. I don't know how much it, you know, ties into the world of 14, or if it does at all. I know that each one's pretty separate, but I'm honestly, I'm really curious to see, Final Fantasy 16, and I kind of now playing 14. I'm like, fuck, I kind of want to go play 15, and I want to go play all the single player games that I kind of missed out over the years. Zerk says, what I think is super cool is that here you are playing 14 on, playing Final Fantasy 14 on PS5, and the graphics still look pretty good in the early expansions. They really do, to the point that I'd have not really thought about it being originally for PS3. Yeah, no, that's such a good point. Like, even though I'm still in the PS3 era content, it honestly does look really good, despite some of my few criticisms that I've had, like particularly about the size of the maps. Everything looks really, really polished. I don't even have G-Shade on it, and it looks pretty fucking nice. I plan to get G-Shade eventually, but they're still making content for Final Fantasy XI. That's wild. I didn't even realize that. That's pretty fucking sick. I mean, I guess it's not that crazy, right? WoW's been around since fucking 2004, and they're still making expansions, so it's not crazy. But Final Fantasy 13's your favorite? Talk about people hating on a game. Fuck, I don't really know anything about. I fell off of Final Fantasy after 10, or I guess 10-2, but I played 10-2 for like half a second. But I that's kind of where I fell off, and I haven't kept up on the games since then. I'm feeling that urge. I'm like, fuck, I want to go back and play through those. Like, especially playing 14, it really just reminds me how much I love Final Fantasy. I'm the kind of person who I guess it's just my nostalgia, but I really want to go back and play through the old Final Fantasies, like the remakes that they just did. Obviously now is the perfect time to do that, to go back and play 1, 2, 3, etc. I really want to play Final Fantasy 9, because everybody always says that that's like the peak PlayStation 1 era RPG, and for me, peak PlayStation 1 era RPG was Legend of Dragoon, but and that game gets a lot of hate. Talk about talk about people hating on a game. Legend of Dragoon gets thrown under the bus a lot, especially by people who are like Final Fantasy just stomps on it. But 10 was really good. I mean, I was young when, how old was I when whatever, it doesn't matter how old I was. I could do the math, but I'm pretty sure I bought a my parents got me a PlayStation for Christmas, and it came with Final Fantasy X, and I was just blown away. I remember thinking that the graphics were just unbelievably realistic, and going back and looking at them, it's maybe not so much, but at the time, oh man, the need to reserve the need to reserve seats for Blitzball Festival next month. What? Wait, do they actually do Blitzball? I thought that was the coolest shit as a kid. I would run around in the backyard pretending I was, in a dome of water or whatever. Sorry, you know Legend of Dragoon? I like to drop Legend of Dragoon references just here and there, and just to kind of sprinkle them in to see who knows, because it's definitely a sort of cult classic thing where it's if you know, you know. And I feel like most people don't know, but that's such a fucking good game that desperately deserves at least a remaster, but or a Final Fantasy VII style remake. I don't think it'll ever happen though, but fuck, it is deserved. Yeah, at the time though, I mean, that's the thing too, is or I guess I'm trying to think about how I want to phrase this. It's at this time, I feel like nothing these days is really having the same impact as things did in the past. When Final Fantasy X came out, it felt fucking huge, and nowadays the games are even crazier, even more complex, and they drop and just they don't hit as hard. And I guess we're just getting jaded as gamers. But you almost didn't finish Legend of Dragoon because of what they did to Lavitz. No spoilers. Yeah, dude. Fuck that. I may have cried. But I was pretty young. All right. Yeah, you will when you realize that Albert gets I guess, okay, big spoilers for anyone who wants to play Legend of Dragoon and has it. Close your ears for a few moments. Lavitz dies, but you get King Albert ends up taking his place in your party, and he will have, like, however much you leveled Lavitz, Albert will, like, take up that. So it's like not a lost cause leveling Lavitz, because for the longest time I always felt like I don't even want to, like, grind right now with Lavitz because he's just gonna fucking die. But yeah, fuck, you got Aerith. yeah exactly. Oh man, yeah. Oh fuck, like, that's the thing, people always say Legend of Dragoon didn't have, like, a good story, or it didn't have a unique story. I'm like, how did it not have a good or unique story? Just because both Final Fantasy VII and Legend of Dragoon start with a protagonist in a destroyed homeland seeking down a, like, mysterious villain, like, that's the thread, like that, and then everyone's like, it's the same, it's just a knockoff of that. It's like, it's not, dude, it's not. Go play Final Fantasy VII and then go play Legend of Dragoon and tell me it's actually the same game, bro. Tell me it's the same game, bro. It ain't the same game, bro. Player run events are rad. You're talking about the Blitzball. People are speculating Blitzball will actually be in Endwalker. Oh yeah, I heard people making hints at that Blitzball might find its way into 14. That would be so cool. I think that the player run events are, like, the best part of MMOs, or honestly just gaming in general, right? Like, it's the ability to bring us all together to enjoy the fucking games that we love that is really, like, I mean, that's why I keep going back to WoW, like, with the hardcore challenge. Like, it's effectively a player run event, and it's, like, better than any content the game has actually put out in, you know, over a decade. Legend of Dragoon had a good story, you thought? No, yeah, the graphics, yeah. The graphics ain't so good. It was 1999. I mean, when you look at Final Fantasy VIII, which came out at the same time as Legend of Dragoon, yeah, Legend of Dragoon's lacking on the graphics side. But you know what? My counter argument to that is, I think that there is a charm to the like really janky, you know, like triangular graphics, and in some ways you could say maybe it leaves more room for your imagination. The graphics sucked. Let's call it what it is. But the cutscene graphics were sick. I remember the first time seeing a cutscene in Legend of Dragoon and thinking, like, these are like movie level graphics. I mean, they weren't, but they were not that bad. If any of you haven't played Legend of Dragoon and you're looking for a retro, you know, PlayStation 1 era JRPG to play, it's a fucking good game. It is grindy, of course, as your typical JRPG is, but like, I would say it's not as grindy as like Final Fantasy VII or some of the others. You just remember one scene in particular where they showed Darts' profile and he's flying. He stretches his neck. It reminds me of a turtle. Oh god. I can't think of what scene that is, but or if it's just like one of the Dragoon animations, but yeah, fuck, some of those are so bad. Some of the animations were really, really, really bad. But yeah, I mean, from what I understand, like when they started developing it was basically like, you know, resources got put into other places. But man, would Legend of Dragoon have performed better if it had more like you know, Final Fantasy VIII level graphics or something? I think probably. I would say probably. Infinite Undiscovery. I did not play Infinite Undiscovery, but if it's a JRPG or like a classic style RPG, I'm so down. Yeah, I haven't. There's so many good JRPGs and just RPGs in general from those eras, from the, you know, I'm not sure if Infinite Undiscovery is an old game or not, but like there are so many good RPGs from the like PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 era that like I really want to find a way to get back to. It was Xbox 360? Okay. Yeah, exactly. And there's even more that, like, I guess that's kind of where I checked out, was like after the PlayStation, and that's all the more reason for me to get back into it. So fuck, maybe I could, you might see some Infinite Discovery on the channel sometime. I want to go back through and do some you know, do some other games than just MMOs. But yeah, I was thinking about playing Legend of Dragoon on stream, but I might do something else. The Tales of Arise came out, and that got me thinking about like the old Tales games that I played. And what was it, Tales of Destiny? So really interesting, like old, you know, kind of anime style JRPG with like a action combat system, which sounds a little weird, but yeah, it's kind of like the original action RPG back in the day. Like not counting, it's like contemporary to like you know, not Doom, Jesus, Diablo and stuff. But yeah, Tales of Destiny was a really interesting JRPG that had like all your typical JRPG elements, but the combat system was like kind of like a fighting game, kind of like a, yeah, like a weird party, like almost like Smash Bros-esque like battle. So Infinite Discovery was a really good, and it didn't do too well in sales, but it was so good. Yeah, always sad to see it didn't get a sequel. I wish they'd remake Vagrant Story. I think that there's a decent chance we could see a Vagrant Story remake. Like maybe it's just because I, you know, kind of associate myself in circles that like RPGs and such, but I feel like I hear a lot of Vagrant Story hype. I never actually got very far in Vagrant Story. I never beat it. You know, I played it a little bit. I don't even think we owned it. It was one of those things like, you know, back in the day, you like borrow friends' game collections and stuff, like things that kids these, you know, nowadays will never probably quite, you know, experience. But yeah, I had a friend, it was like a friend's parent, like the classic, like this just random ass, like, oh yeah, we're going out of town. Hey, here's a box of PlayStation games to enjoy for a bit, and Vagrant Story was in there. And yeah, fuck, that's a game I really would like to go back and play through as well. Man, there's so many good games, and that's like what the problem. I'm crippled with the desire to play games on like of different games on this channel. But Final Fantasy XIV, I'm gonna get through it. Endwalker's coming soon. I don't know if I'll be able to get there in time, but I'm gonna do what I can, guys and gals. Man, well, I suppose I should see what else Momma Minfilia is gonna tell me to do, and then I'll probably wrap it up. Getting close to dinner time over here. Yeah, I mean that is the best advice right there, Surik. Just enjoy the journey, man. Everybody always tries to make more out of something than needs to be. The reality is just do it, man. Just fucking have fun. You know, we're here. Just do what you want to do, and fucking don't worry about what other people think. Or that's one thing too, you know, is like, especially with MMOs, I feel like there's always that like the meta slave mentality, or like the oh, I grind harder than you, or oh, you're gonna play this. And I feel like Final Fantasy has done a great job of kind of minimizing that like meta slave vibe by making, you know, by doing a great job of balancing the classes and stuff. But you can finish AR. Thank you, Tiny Goose. Honestly, with your encouragement, I'm gonna do it. I fucking promise. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this conversation with Minfilia, and then I'll probably just wrap it up here. But yeah, just regarding the channel in general, going forwards, I'm gonna be you know, life's been crazy, but I'm working on a schedule. The machine is the gears are turning, and we're getting to a point where I will be able to start streaming more consistently, making more videos. So hopefully I'll be seeing you all more frequently, and then I can actually get through this instead of playing the game in like 2 hours a week or some shit like that. I need to get in there and get some time. I don't live in China. I don't, you know, I don't have to you know, abide by the 2-hour weekend gameplay time limit. I don't have to sneak my grandpa's social credit to play games on the weekdays. So I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna finish A Realm Reborn, and I'm gonna do it on fucking stream for you guys. And yeah. But I also have some other kind of random stuff coming. I actually have a gaming steering wheel review coming. I have I'm gonna be doing a comparison. It's you know, a little left field, but you know, yeah, I've got some. Oh my god, I got sorry, distracted by barking animals in the other room. But yeah, I have some kind of random videos coming. Like I said, a steering wheel review and some kind of some sort of left field things. But the channel is gonna still be about gaming, and Final Fantasy is gonna be the main goal. So I'm getting my thoughts are all mixed up here. I'm getting on a tangent, but yeah. Yeah, if I lived in China, I'd be moving too. But I don't know if they let you move, though. I don't know. Do you have to request permission to move if you live in China? Probably. That's so terrifying. That really is terrifying. My heart goes out to people living under a, you know, any sort of regime that controls their lives and what they're allowed to do in a, you know, in such a brutal way. But fortunately, we're here. I'm assuming most of you are all in the States. I'm in the States. And here, they'll let me play. They'll let me stay up past my bedtime and play Final Fantasy if I want. So in the spirit of finishing A Realm Reborn, let's see what old Momma Minfilia has to say to us, and then we'll wrap it up. I'll let you poor souls get out of here. Sigh. Sigh. I never actually just give the sigh. I just always read it out loud, right? Sigh. Would that more could be done to ease their hardships? Oh yeah, we're talking about the All-Amigan citizens who've been displaced by the fucked up Garlean Empire. If only more could be done to ease their hardships. I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens that there is an All-Amigan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce you to him. To introduce him to you. Oh wow, those are like nice. Those are like way better than my pants. They look like they're gonna look cool. Let's see if they actually do. Let's check this shit out. Oops, wrong button, boys. All right. Oh, they're chunky. So the color doesn't really match. The color, I had a kind of a purple vibe going. It was a little scuffed, but now it's like really scuffed. Maybe I probably won't paint them or dye them or whatever, but maybe. If this gear was all dyed black, that would look pretty fucking sick. I need to get a different helmet though. As much as I like the Hannibal Lecter look, it's a little weird. Kind of doesn't fit. I don't know, I guess it could be worse. Alright, well you know what? She's got an All-Amigan for me to interrogate, I mean meet. And I'm gonna save that conversation for next time. I think my brain's getting a bit cooked. It's getting hot in this room, and I am going to call it. So, thank you all so much for joining me. If you're not already following, hit the button, do the thing, drop the like, all that YouTube mumbo jumbo. I stream on Twitch and YouTube now, so wherever you'd prefer to watch me, I will be there. I stream on Periscope and on Facebook. No, I'm just kidding. I don't stream on either of those, but maybe it's the future. Maybe Zuckerberg's gonna lure me in and I'll get into Facebook gaming. No, you'll know something bad. You'll know something really bad happened to me if I'm on Facebook gaming. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts, for the, you know, companionship. Thank you for keeping me company while I was out venturing through Ul'dah. And until next time, I will see you all around. Keep your eyes out as I'm honing in on my schedule. I'll keep you guys updated and let you know. I probably will never have a proper schedule, but I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be streaming, and you know, keep your eyes out. So, anyways, thank you again. I love you. Take care. I'm out of here. I'm getting it. I don't know how to end it. Stop. Somebody help. Turn my internet off. Okay. All right, you freak. The freak being me. Thanks again, boys.